It was a quiet night, and the silence in the apartment building was unnerving. Apartment 404 was a place where a young woman had recently moved in, trying to get used to her new surroundings. There were rumors circulating about strange occurrences in the building, but the young woman had dismissed them as mere superstitions. One evening, after turning off her television and preparing for bed, she began to notice odd sounds emanating from other floors of the building. At first, she attributed these noises to the movements of her neighbors, but upon closer listening, it became apparent that these sounds were far from ordinary. The sounds were growing closer. Behind her apartment door, she could hear something scraping and banging against it. Gathering her courage, she opened the door, but there was no one on the other side. Only a strange shadow moving down the corridor. As time passed, the unsettling events intensified. Nights were filled with bizarre sounds, terrifying nightmares, and objects in her apartment, disappearing and reappearing inexplicably. She had to accept that this apartment building had a truly eerie history. Eventually, driven by fear and desperation, she sought help at a mental hospital. The doctors diagnosed her with schizophrenia and began treatment. However, despite the therapy, the terrifying occurrences and shadowy figures continued to torment her. One day, during a night shift at the mental hospital, something peculiar happened while she was alone in her room. A shadow emerged from behind the door and abruptly entered. Doctors and nurses rushed to her room in panic, but the young woman had vanished. From that day on, she was never found. The mysterious connection between the apartment and the mental hospital remained unsolved. Some claimed her spirit wandered within the apartment's walls, while others believed her disappearance was a result of the treatments at the mental hospital. All that was left was a mysterious tale, and the strange sounds in apartment 404. Nobody truly knew the facts, and the story remained one of the town's greatest mysteries. After the woman's disappearance from the mental hospital, the residents of the apartment building and the townspeople began to make efforts to unravel this mystery. They were searching for an explanation for the strange occurrences inside the apartment building and the mysterious vanishing of the woman. Some believed that the mental hospital's peculiar treatments had transported her to another dimension or an otherworldly realm. Others claimed that a ghost or spirit residing within the apartment had captured her. Some even speculated that the woman had gotten lost within the mysterious passages and tunnels hidden within the apartment. A detective was called into the town to solve the woman's mystery. He meticulously examined the interior of the apartment, and the mental hospital. However, everything became even more intricate. Every new development deepened the mystery. Finally, the detective discovered a room within the apartment, a room that resembled a labyrinth. The walls were adorned with writings and symbols, and tunnel-like corridors extended in every direction. Gathering his courage, he ventured into this enigmatic room. As he entered, he suddenly vanished, and everything began to blur slowly. All the rooms became intertwined, and the concept of time lost its meaning. The detective was lost in this bizarre dimension, and it seemed there was no way back. For many years, stories were told in the town about the mystery of the apartment and the missing woman. Yet, the truth remained elusive. Apartment 404 remained one of the town's greatest secrets, and who knows, perhaps the labyrinth within it held even more mysteries waiting to be uncovered.